Flush to his right.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fields. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
On first down, Fields steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Jaguars. C.J. Ham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing on first down. Fields. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers. On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, he stays up. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Fields.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
Buying time to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Touchdown. C.J. Ham, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Flushed out right.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Fields.
Dancing to his left.
Out toward the sideline and completing it to Pollard. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Fields.
They'll roll him out right. His pass caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year...
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Fields.
Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now Pollard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did.
The Jaguars at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 10, Fields again.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Pollard. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
To throw is Fields.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Justin Fields.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Jaguars are off to a 3rd.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterward,
he's got a man, complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this one's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Great throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson, down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-3 is your score after 1.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. He's got a man, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And oh, what a catch at the 2.
Throwing again is Fields.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Back to throw, Fields.
Flush to his right. Caught out right by Renfro. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Now Fields.
High throw, but he makes the catch. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Right, and I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And the Jaguars They're going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Again, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And this is caught. It's Brown.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Fields.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Fields. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To the air again, Fields.
Rolling to his right.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Fields now to throw.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Fields. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Down the right sideline.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fields. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown, Jaguars. C.J. Ham.
Off play action, Fields.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Back to throw. Fields. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Going to run again here with Pollard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Fields on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Tony Pollard. On first down, Fields flushed out right. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And quickly they get to the line. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Flush to his right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now it's Fields. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, it's Fields. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Now Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Escaping the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so
day. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville Jaguars versus Joe Burrow and the Houston Texans.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goldman. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From his own end zone, Fields. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The numbers for Brown from a week ago, he was no doubt a key piece to their puzzle in that victory.
And when this offense plays well, you just know he's going to be in the middle of everything, don't you? I mean, defense is going to say, we've got to take this guy away. He doesn't allow himself to be taken away, does he?
Play action. It's Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to go up top again. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. T.J. Hockenson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys...
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Jaguars at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And let's remember the last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Fields throwing again.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Hunter Renfrow,
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
and the
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Here's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Fields
Rolling to his right. Nifty move. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun. Fields. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Justin Fields
Taking it in from 11 yards out.
and the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A good gain on first has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes You're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Here's Fields now on second down. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Throwing on first down. Fields. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Looking to throw. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Throwing to start the drive. Fields.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fields. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw. Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Looking to throw. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Fields. So we reach halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Fields flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Fields. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Fields.
Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a jack. Touchdown.
To throw is Fields.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Off the play fake. Fields. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Texans are going to take possession.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Escaping the pressure right.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Texans are right.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Fields. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Run for Pollard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Now Fields.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him so far. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The quick slant caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both.
Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Operating from the gun, Fields. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week.
7 carries, 58 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Fields. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long. Off play action. Fields. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Fields eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 38, Fields. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not... the field. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag. So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. Throwing again is Fields. Flushed out right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 11th. Throwing on 1st down. Fields, flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Oh, good move. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Stiff-armed him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Fields escaping the pressure right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. C.J. Ham, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their... Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 10 more there and another first down. Up the middle they go. Pollard. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Pollard.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Fields. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Fields. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Steps away to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a first down throw. Fields. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Pollard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go back to Pollard on second down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Off play action. Fields. They'll roll him out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And
Field in Jacksonville. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Amir Smith-Martin. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. The Jaguars at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
19 yards there on the catch and run. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Looking to throw. Fields flushed to his right. Caught outright by Renfro. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now a give here to Pollard. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got room. Dances by him.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown, Giants. Keenan Allen, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both...
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Operating from the gun, Fields escaping the pressure right, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
So backed up to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. Off play action, Fields rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Fields on first down. Flushed out right. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
On first down, Fields.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Justin Fields
keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
These two teams, the Jags and Giants, 2 lowest scoring teams in the NFL last year in 2021. The Jags, 14.9 points a game. Giants only slightly better, 15.2. Now, by comparison, you think about the Cowboys, they led the league 31.2 points per game. So more than both of these two clubs combined.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Throws left side complete, and the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks. You're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The first throw for Henne, the veteran backup. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone. Doing plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback. Here in this half.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. And let's get the ball back for us.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
On first down, it's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now it's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They snap it to Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. That 4th down decision, unconventional but effective. And they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 3rd down, Fields. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll roll him out right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Curtis Samuel, 34 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. They'll run with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20, 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Hunter Renfro, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. This would be one heck of a record if he makes this. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.